Hello, Geneva. I'm Mayor Kevin Burns, and this is another edition of Business Beat. Today I'm joined by the Hahn family, or I should say two members of the Hahn family.
Family of six.
Family of six. Ashley Hahn
Is my oldest, yes.
and the oldest of the Hahn gang. And this, of course, is the owner of Hahns Bakery, Mr. Phil Hahn.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming, Mayor.
Ashley, good to see you.
Appreciate
Good to see you too.
This is a chilly, brisk day, which is a perfect day for any baked goods.
True. Hot apple cider donuts.
Oh
What
my
we got
God.
going on.
And this is a special day, of course, as well.
Yes.
Not just because it's the holiday season, but because we're featuring your extraordinary bakery, which has been in Geneva for what, 200-300 years now?
It feels like
It doesn't feel.
We're going into our 15th year.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, it's been a very enjoyable experience. We love the town. I love the experience of living in a small town.
Oh, that's great.
Originally, we're from metropolitan New York,
Isn't that something?
and the town changed me as a person
That's wonderful.
in a good way. When I first came from the East Coast, very impatient, very aggressive.
How's Dad doing now?
The town
talking about
and
New
the
York,
people
so good.
and interacting with the people that live around the town has taught me a lot about being grounded.
Awesome.
I think one of the best qualities about living in the town is it shows me the effort that people put into raising their families.
That's wonderful.
Because you don't really get to know people in New York as well as
Yeah.
you do in a small town.
Right.
And you get to see people raising their families
Yeah.
and putting them through school and putting them through college and all those and weddings and
All the milestones.
marriages, and you just get to see that and you get to be
Absolutely.
a part of it, and it's a big deal.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What a great testimony.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And of course, what you really know is people's tastes
That's true.
for the good stuff.
That's true.
And Hahns Bakery has been providing good stuff for 15 years.
15 years in Geneva,
Yeah.
over 30 years,
That's incredible.
and we sell wholesale too.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we're going to be showing everyone tuning in the inside, the inner sanctum of Hahns Bakery. And of course, all the stuff we get to sample and touch so I can take it with me later.
Exactly.
That's
Lots
what
of
we're here for.
Lots of samples. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
So let's go check out inside. But first, I want to take a gander at what's going on over here. Explain this little setup. This is very cool.
This is our outdoor activity for the Christmas walk. We are featuring
And that's another daughter right there.
another daughter, Elizabeth. We're featuring hot apple cider donuts
Wow.
with either cinnamon sugar, vanilla glaze, caramel glaze, and some chocolate coming up too. So typically there's a line that goes down past 3rd Street to Geneva Lutheran.
Incredible.
So it's quite a fun day for everybody that participates.
Oh, that's
So
incredible.
it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, we can't wait. Only a few hours away.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to be lined up to taste what makes Hahns so special.
No, we have to build up an inventory because we've
That's
done
incredible.
this for like at least 5 or 6 years with the donuts outside, and it's hard to keep up.
So the question is, how many donuts are consumed, do you think?
We go through 2,000 donuts.
2,000 donuts? That's what I
Yes.
had this morning. It's awesome, man. Let's go check it out, folks. Join us. Hahns Bakery, downtown Geneva. Wow. Thank you, Phil.
Oh, sure.
Come on, folks.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we have our European butter cookies.
Talk about inviting. You just walk in and you're embraced by all the goodies.
We have traditional German specialty Stollen, which is
Stollen.
Stollen. It's a Christmas cake with candied fruit, lots of butter, and almonds. So it's a very big seller for the Christmas.
Do you just have something with just butter?
Yeah, we have butter.
That's awesome. I'll take it. I'll take a whole stick.
Our specialty that the mayor likes is the German
This stuff it's to die for.
the German coffee cake, which I did not know was at part of your daughter's
Well,
wedding.
we ordered a huge sheet of it, and it was just like, it's delicious.
So we sell lots of German coffee cakes.
And we had to return the sheet too.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Sometimes people don't
I
return
know they
the
don't.
sheet.
We did.
There are times where it's like, please bring the sheet back, and it's like, nope, we're keeping the sheet.
Wow. Now, how? What's the question? You have packaged all this, so you prepare this how many days in advance? It's all fresh.
In baking, you have like a timetable. There are certain things that can only be made the day of. But on the German crumb cake, on the other hand, can be made at least 3 or 4 days ahead of time. So we made the crumb cakes like on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh my goodness.
And then packaged them at the end of the week.
So that also begs the question, what time in the morning do you get up?
It depends on the time of the year.
Is that right?
Certain times are busier than others. Anywhere between 3:30 and 4:30. Yeah.
Really?
But I like mornings.
Well, you should like mornings.
My dad would wake up every morning whistling.
No kidding.
He was a morning person.
Wow.
I loved the mornings, and I inherited that from him.
That's a good thing, especially in this business.
My wife, on the other hand, hates the mornings. That's what makes a good marriage.
That's perfect. And she's still sleeping. It's almost 4 o'clock. That's good.
That's another story.
That's another story. Yeah, exactly. It all looks so incredible.
Well, I appreciate that, Mayor. Thank you.
My gosh, it's wonderful. And the way it's displayed, you can see into Hahns Bakery from every angle.
We did a Google tour. Did you ever have I guess you have a lot of businesses that do them. They do a virtual tour in 3D. They come in, they set up different cameras, and you can actually walk through the store like a ghost.
Neat.
Yeah.
So I would think just to have in the windows, I always imagine the little kids peering through.
Oh, we have to clean the windows constantly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah. It's part of being in a town with lots of kids.
Exactly. Well, let's continue on this tour of healthy eating.
Sure. Healthy eating, we do everything from scratch on the butter cookies.
Wow, look at these.
We ice them, we decorate them by hand. So this is like a typical Christmas butter cookie that we do with a snowman made out of buttercream. Then we do the Christmas trees, sometimes with M&Ms.
Look at the size of those.
Yeah. So we sell probably about 4,000 or 5,000 butter cookies during Christmas. It's one of our busiest cookie seasons.
Now, how did you become such an expert in design? Is it just trial and error?
I actually like production.
Ah, okay.
I don't like design.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's nuances to cooking and to baking.
Right.
I'm more of a production person, so I like to create the stuff.
Okay.
And bake it. I'm an oven man too, so I like to work on the ovens. But the women, I find, are much better on the detail for finishing.
So Phil the oven man.
Kind of like that.
I like it.
I'm an assembler and I'm a baker.
No kidding.
Yeah. The most critical part of baking is the assembly and the baking part.
Got
the
it.
finishing is important to the customers.
Oh, sure.
But the integrity and the consistency is the assembly and the baking.
Wow.
So you have to have a good product, but a consistent product.
Now, we were here earlier, and there was a young lady enjoying a cookie, and she said to me, I'm not even hungry, but it looks so good I had to have one. Well, you must hear that all the time.
Well, no, I was going to tell you outside. This is the eating season. So between October and January 1st.
We all pack it on.
Oh my God, yes. And then after the first of the year, the women come by, give me the dirtiest looks through the window. I'm not the guy. I'm not Mr. Popularity. I'm part of the campaign to rein in on the dieting and stuff.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dieting, schmieting.
No. At the January 1st, they look at me with like I'm the devil almost.
But you know they're coming back, don't you?
They'll come back. You know when they come back? The Valentine's Day.
Oh, of course.
The diets last for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
January 1st, February 15th. You take your wife out or your girlfriend out for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Half the diets are over.
I love it.
The other half of the diets are over for Easter.
That's a good business cycle, isn't it?
It is. It's very predictable too.
I love it.
So
These are beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful.
We have.
Is it fair to say this is the case de resistance?
Well, this is more of the butter cookies for the Christmas walk, and then we do lots of pies from scratch. We have chocolate walnut.
Oh.
We have peach, and we have strawberry rhubarb. This is another German specialty. It's the miniature Stollen with the candied fruit and the raisins. Lots of butter.
Now, let me ask you a question here, Phil.
Yes.
The ingredients. Where do you source your ingredients from?
You know, the biggest trick to any business, but in baking in particular, is the ingredients.
I bet.
The ingredients and the finishing of the products.
Okay.
You can't skimp on the basic ingredients and on the finishing.
Wow.
We grew up on Long Island, and the hallmark of Entenmann's was the integrity of the ingredients when the family owned it. The integrity of the ingredients and the integrity of the finishing of the product. So if you spend money on the ingredients, and if you spend money on the finishing of the product, the customers will come.
Yeah, okay, this is from a inexperienced guy in all sorts of things. But when I look at these pies, these look, and I know they are, homemade pies.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, they don't have that
it's called-
pre-packaged look.
It's called rustic baking.
rustic baking.
Rustic, yeah.
So you're rustic Phil
On some days.
on some days. Rustic Phil, the oven man.
That's right.
I love it. And what's the most popular flavor?
On the pies, it's usually apple.
That's
Apple pie is
easy, huh?
is a basic. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, we do have specialty pies. We have the chocolate walnut, and we have pecan pies and blueberry pies. So we do a lot of pie sales as well.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
The cinnamon rolls are from scratch, and they're all butter. So that's another thing.
All butter cinnamon rolls. Top notch. And here's come some happy customers. I want to make sure I get out of the way.
Oh no, these are our regular customers.
We are regular.
Welcome.
Look at that.
A nice scratch carrot cake with freshly grated carrots and a cream cheese frosting.
Wow.
We do the same. We do a pecan roll with lots of whole pecan. Again, like they said, the finishing. There's a tendency to use like little bits and pieces.
Yeah, right.
No. People want to see the whole pecans and the whole walnuts.
That's a whole meal.
It is. It's big. It is big.
That's huge. Now you've obviously sampled everything.
You know what? You get tired though. You get tired. I do. And, when you're baking, the smells become part of you, and you lose your appetite for a lot of the stuff that you bake. There are some things that I will occasionally enjoy. The donuts we make from scratch are apple cider donuts.
So the joy is transferred when you watch other people enjoy the product.
I always enjoy the customers. You know, there are times when you got to troubleshoot and say, listen, how can we make it better?
Sure, of course.
You know, that's part of the process. Nobody gets it right all the time.
No, not at all.
So sometimes you'll get a customer saying, listen, I really needed to tell you that I thought this was going to be a little bit different.
That pie was too small.
So this is something we just made a little while ago. This is tomato and cheddar focaccia that just came out of the oven.
Really?
Yeah, it's a more of a savory, less of a sweet.
Now, what would I enjoy that with? Coffee or whatever?
No, a glass of wine.
Glass of wine.
Yes, a glass of wine and a little olive oil, and you have an appetizer. You can dip the focaccia in the olive oil, and then you have a nice little appetizer for, you know, if you had a salad and the focaccia. I eat very light because I go to bed early. So lots of German products.
Oh my God, that is.
German pretzel twists, German pretzel bread.
Now, are the pretzel twists soft like the pretzel bread? Or these
They're very soft.
Very soft. Okay,
yeah,
good.
very soft. Artisan breads, the ciabatta, the multi-grains, the Italians, and the French.
Oh, my God! It just never ends.
No, it's a busy time of the year, and everybody wants what they want.
And they want it.
And they want it now.
Bingo. So you take orders obviously over the phone.
Yes.
You take orders online as well?
We do.
You do?
We do a lot of farmers markets.
You do?
So a lot of the times it's a little bit invisible to the town.
Sure.
But we do between 8 and 12 farmers markets. We do Wheaton.
Sure. That's a good one, isn't it?
It's a really good market.
Awesome.
We do Geneva, of course, Villa Park, and we do some in Chicago.
Wow.
But a lot of the customers come in all the way from the farmers markets where we do them, like in Mount Prospect.
Yeah.
They'll come in. It's an hour drive.
Oh, I know. It's not easy.
And I said, well, come to the town and enjoy the town.
Sure.
Because there's all different parts of the town, the restaurants and the small shops and the little traveler.
Right.
Stuff like that. And I said, make a day out of it.
Well, so what we've heard here today is, Phil, you're an ambassador for Geneva as well.
I try to showcase.
You do a great job.
All the good qualities of this town, because when you do the farmers markets in the other towns, you realize how this town is in comparison. We're a little bit what you would call jaded because we live here.
Well, of course.
But the towns that we do the farmers markets in are very different than Geneva.
Sure.
And again, I used to do national sales. I would do the Southeast. I would do the Midwest. I would do the West Coast.
Wow.
This is a very special town.
It is. We're very lucky. Well, thanks in part to you guys.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
No. The town actually, I would argue, had a renaissance. When we first started 15 years ago, it was a rough start. Any business.
Of course, it's always difficult.
But the town has evolved. Over the last 5 to 10 years, it's become a destination.
It has.
It's become a chic. I mean, this used to be a very sleepy town.
Oh, I know.
There were
We used to have our council meetings at 4 o'clock because we all had to nap at 4:30.
That's how sleepy the town
That's how sleepy it was.
But it was not what you would call in vogue or
hopping or
nothing.
Yeah,
no, this was a town where you raised your family and you were very proud of it.
Yes.
But this town has evolved into something different. Now, some people would say, I like the old town better.
Well, that's always the case. There's some,
It's hard to please everybody.
Of course it is. My God, that's why I only have 2 of the kids here tonight because apparently they don't want to. The rest don't want to hang out with you.
Oh no, they're coming later.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're coming later. I need all hands on deck.
I bet you do. Oh my goodness.
But the town has had a remarkable evolution over the time that we've been here. It just is a very special place.
That's wonderful. Now here's what I have to remark about. You do so much volume, but the footprint's pretty small.
That's true. You know, I have had inspectors come in, FDA, agriculture.
They wonder how you do it.
Kane County Health. They think I'm hiding part of the building. They'll go, where is the other part of the building?
Yeah.
And I go, this is it. It's not a big footprint like you were saying.
Right, it's not.
Because we would do Sam's Clubs. We would sell wholesale to all the Sam's Clubs. We'd have 13 different clubs that we'd be supplying baked goods. So the FDA would be like for 3 hours on their hands and knees looking for like a hidden door to try to find.
Is there a hidden door?
No.
I thought we were going to break news right now with a hidden door at Hahns.
Not the hidden door.
Nothing.
So I said, no, this is the space. It's a 1,300 square foot footprint.
That's amazing.
And, this is, I guess one of the truisms about business is stay small as long as you can.
I like that.
Because if you grow, it takes a lot to transition.
It does. Well, and just the stay small also speaks to the whole dieting thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay small and remain small.
Yeah. And eat at Hahns.
Right. One of my main bakers is Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Anna, can you meet everybody, Anna? Go ahead.
This is the Danish.
What a sweet lady.
Goodness, Anna.
Hi, how are you?
Is this your creation?
Yes.
Oh my God.
This is it strawberry or cherry?
Cherry.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Just have to be careful.
I don't care. I have no feelings. I'm a mayor.
Cream cheese and cherry.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we also did what? We did
Cheese, apple, peach, strawberry cheese, blueberry cheese, everything.
So you are like you're the magic.
Yes.
the secret sauce.
The secret. I love it.
Secret.
I love it. So when the camera turns off, let's talk about Phil.
Oh, that's fine. No, I always tell people in the Midwest,
Yeah, because I'm spoiled for field.
you are spoiled.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
spoiled.
But in the Midwest, growing out at East, you have to have a thick skin. So I said, please, lay it on me.
Yeah, right.
I can take it.
Wow, beautiful.
You did a beautiful
Beautiful.
job, honey. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. This is
Gorgeous.
Smiling.
Now, is that her own design?
Yeah. Well, it's a snowflake, so everyone can be different.
That's true.
Yeah.
Every year make a difference.
Is that right?
Every year make different decorations.
Look at Anna's making the snowman.
That's
Too.
snowman and
That's a nice one.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Yeah. You start out with a blank dipped
Wow.
cookie, and then you finish it with buttercream.
That is so cool.
But nobody. The other thing people say is nobody does this anymore.
This is almost, and I mean this respectfully, it's almost a throwback
It is.
to the days of your true neighborhood bakery.
The evolution of retail
Yeah.
is everything went to the supermarkets, and then the supermarkets were affected by like the clubs,
Sure.
and then the clubs were affected by like Walmart.
Okay.
Now everything's going back small again. So it's kind of like a wheel It
It
is
is.
turned and rotated.
beautiful.
All the small businesses where it had all this pressure on them, the supermarkets, the clubs, the Walmarts, and nobody does anything by hand in any of those other businesses.
And we've just witnessed it.
Right.
Wow.
So that's what makes it good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Mr. Hahn, thank you very much for your hospitality.
Oh, I appreciate
and for
you,
inviting
Mayor.
us into the beautiful Hahns Bakery. It's been an extraordinary tour. I feel heavier just being here.
Just by breathing the air.
Just by breathing. And to your lovely family, thank you, ladies, gentlemen.
Coming.
Please share with everybody tuning in where you're located, your website, your telephone number, and how to get a hold of you.
Sure,
and your
we're at
hours.
303 Franklin Street. We're a block west of 3rd Street. Our telephone number is 630-232-8548. Our email address is hansbakery@att.net. And our
You can visit our website at hansbakerygeneva.com.
Fantastic. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in, folks.
we appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, let's see.